Hey guys, welcome back. Jumping right into this makeup look, we're going to go in with the Dr. Brandt Pores No More, just right on the T-zone. I love this primer. I use it in almost every video. I know it's kind of repetitive, but I actually genuinely love this product. So I always switch between this one and the Hailey's Beauty face primer. Either one I love. They do about the same thing. This one just covers my pores a little bit more. Going in with this Catrice HD liquid foundation, and it does have a dropper. This is my first time actually using this foundation, even though it's not new. It's new to me. I think this color might be a little bit dark for me right now because it's wintertime and I have absolutely no color, but I'm not a big fan of the dropper system. I would much rather have a pump or even like a pull-out applicator. So not a fan of the drip, but we're going to roll with it today because I've heard this is a great foundation. Going to use my Real Techniques sponge that I picked up at my local Walmart. It is limited edition, so if you do like this or you would like one, you should go pick one up while it's still available. But just pouncing this into my skin, I can already see that it is a little bit dark for me, so probably be better if I mixed it with something or for in the summertime. But today I just wanted to see how it would be on its own, so I'm not going to mix it with anything. Just want to see how it wears, how it looks, if it hides all my pores, fine lines, anything like that. Just generally how this is going to wear today. And I do need a little bit more coverage on my cheeks. I do have hyperpigmentation right there, so just dripping a little bit more. And I was scared that I was going to drip this on my sweater. That's the thing with these droppers. That's why I'm just not a big fan. And already the first time using it, you can see the top is like super messy. But nevertheless, pouncing this into the skin, and it did give me great coverage. It built just fine. It didn't look cakey. It didn't look like I had a bunch of makeup on. It didn't do any of that. So it is a beautiful foundation as I'm applying it. And same thing with the other side. It covered up everything that I needed to cover up, and I do agree it says full coverage, that it is full coverage. Even though I had to build it up, first I got like high medium, and then second I got full coverage, and you can see it is like a shade off, so not too bad. We're going to make it work today. I want to see how this wears on my skin. Going in with my dose of colors, concealer, of course, another product that I use and is repetitive. I'm sorry, you guys. But when I use these products, I love these. They are so good. That's why I use them in all the videos. But I do try to switch up stuff and use different products so they're not always the same. But going in with that e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder, which I also do love. I do sometimes mix this though with the Lancome setting powder, but today I'm really just feeling the e.l.f. Halo Glow on its own. So just going to lightly set the rest of my face. I didn't put too much powder at all. I barely had any in the cap, so it's just like a light dusting of this powder because it is, like it says, a halo glow, and I didn't want to be shiny, and it doesn't make your face shiny, like there's no glitter or anything in it. It just gives you a healthy glow. So just wanted to dust a little bit of that on the face and also set this foundation in place. And as you can see, it looks beautiful. There's no pores showing through. It didn't emphasize anything. It covered up my redness. The only thing is it's just one little shade off, but no biggie. We're going to use some bronzer and fix that right up. And we're going in with the Bronze Please from L'Oreal. This bronzer is not fully matte, which I do like. I usually do use the Milani Silk Matte Bronzer, but today I did want a little bit of sheen to my face. I wanted to look healthy. That's why I just used the Halo Glow on its own. Not that I want any glitter or anything on my face. This does not have a glitter to it or anything like that. It's just a nice healthy sheen to your skin. So when I want that, I do go for this. It does give just a subtle sheen to the skin and makes you look healthy. Going in with this Essence blush, and this is in the shade 050, I believe. But I do love all these Essence blushes. They are very pigmented, very pretty, and they are $3. So just putting that on the back sides of the cheeks, going in with my Makeup Revolution highlighter and this $1 Shop Miss A highlighting brush. You guys, this brush is so good, and this highlighter is also so good. It does not emphasize any texture, which I do have textured skin. So just putting that all over the high points of my face, the upper parts of my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, in between my forehead. Going to throw a little bit of this on my brow bone as well, just to highlight that area. And you guys, I have really been loving this Shop Miss A highlighter brush. It is $1. I think it has took over my $12 Maybelline highlighting brush. So good for $1. Okay, so moving on to the eyes, you guys. I got this Hard Candy eyeshadow palette. Smoke Out eyeshadow palette. I don't see a name on it, but literally $1 at my local Walmart. It's not in the makeup section. It was over in like the gift. It was over in like the gift section. But so beautiful. We're going to be trying this out today. It did come with a little applicator, but I never used that. So, yep. I'm going to first go in with this brown shade. And my Sigma Tapered Blending E35 brush. It's just a fluffy brush. Going to put this in the crease of my eye as my transition shade. I'm going to match my sweater today with this green. Or I'll try to anyway. And it seems to be just like the other palettes, buttery smooth and a lot of pigment. And you can see there's no kickback when I put my brush in there. So as you can see, very pigmented, pretty warm brown shade, transition shade up. I never just throw it on there. So next we're gonna go in with this lighter green color, and you can't really tell, but this is like dark green, like my sweater here. But we're gonna go in with this lighter green color. And for this, I'm going to use my Morphe M433 brush. It's not as fluffy as the other brush. So just dip into that. Focus this on my outer V. And bring it in just underneath that brown. And I'm not putting too much on my brush at one time, just building it up lightly. I don't want to have fallout. I've already did my foundation, so it's actually a very pretty shade. I'm going to do the same thing with the other eye real quick. I'm kind of putting that underneath the brown. We're not going all the way up. Just kind of keep it underneath there. And it is so beautiful. I usually do not use green on my eyes. I do have gray eyes, so I tend not to use green. But this palette was so beautiful, and for $1 I really wanted to try it. So, and you can bring this in just under that warm brown shade. You guys, that is so pretty. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but that green is so pretty. So just going to take a little bit more and then run that underneath the lash line. Such a pretty color. I'm not used to the green, but I do like it. And holiday glam does not always have to be berry colored or like burgundy. Green is also a holiday color. So this could also be a fall glam. Just depends on it just depends on whatever you prefer. I don't, like I said, usually go for greens, but today I'm feeling it. Go in with this darker shade here. It almost looks brown on camera, but it's like a dark green. It's like my sweater. So, and it's matte, so I'm gonna go in with that. Put that right on the, you guys, like, there's literally no kickback. So good. Oh yes, deepen that outer V up. Now you can see the green like really well. And we're going to do keep it on the outer V, and then we're going to do it same thing on the other eye. And I am going to go under the lash line in a second and match the bottom to the top. So just taking that darker green shade and creating that outer V just to deepen up that V. And it is a pretty like emerald shade. This is so pretty, you guys. I never go for a green shade like this, but it is so gorgeous. And I might even wear this on Thanksgiving Day. So just pulling that out a little bit, going in again with that darker green shade and a small tapered brush, and just going to run this under the lash line so we match the top of our eyes. Same thing with the other eye. I honestly am a nudes person or more peach on my eyes. I never go for green because I have gray eyes, and I'm not sure if that goes with my eyes, but absolutely feeling this look today. So just pulling that edge out right there with a little bit more of that deeper green eyeshadow. Then we're going to go in with this e.l.f. This is Pinky Swear. This is one of my absolute favorite colors in this eyeshadow line. I do now own every single color, and I do love all the colors, but this one here is my absolute favorite. So just quickly applying 2 coats of this, which I always do, and just fixing that inner corner right there. Then we're going to go in with the shimmery green shade, and always using my finger. It's the best tool ever. If y'all have not tried to use your finger for any shimmery or glittery shades, you should. And I'm just putting a tissue here just in case there was any fallout, because we did already do our base, which was our foundation, so not trying to have any glitter down there that I cannot wipe off. But there really wasn't too much fallout, so we're good there. Going in with this Tarte Big Ego mascara, we're going to give 2 coats, I would say, to each eye. I never really go back and dip for the other eye, because if you just turn your brush around, there is just as much product on that side as there is on the side that you just used. So no need to re-dip and put air back in the tube. So I always just switch the brush around. But going in with 2 coats of that, then also going in with 1 coat, I should say 1 hefty good coat of my absolute favorite mascara, the Thrive Cosmetics. This mascara here, I cannot say enough good things about it. It gives volume, it gives length, it does not smudge, it does not budge, it does not flake throughout the day. It does get a little bit clumpy if you use too much, like if you go in with more than 2 coats, but I kind of like that spidery look. Not like clumpy, but just spidery, because it gives you the false eye look effect. So I do like that. And then also going in with this new Milani. This is the wooden lip liner, and this is in the shade Nude. Although it doesn't look nude on camera, it does look a little pink, but it's not. It's more brown in real life. And dipping into that Makeup Revolution highlighter that we used, and we're just highlighting the inners of our eyes. Of course, no makeup look is finished if you do not highlight the inners, in my opinion. So just going on and doing that. And that is the same little brush we use under the eye. Then going in with this Maybelline Lifter Gloss, and this is in the shade 003 Moon. This shade is so beautiful, you guys. It is like the perfect nude pinky brown tone shade, and it has like little flecks of glitter. It is so pretty. So I'm going to go in with this Hard Candy Matte Setting Spray. This was also $1 at my local Walmart, and I did get it out of the gift section. This is not over by the normal makeup, and this is 1 fluid ounce. So I think it's just a trial size, but I don't have any of the Hard Candy setting sprays. So I did drench my face in this, and it smells like a light, fresh perfume scent, which did not bother me. Taking that same Real Technique sponge and just making sure everything looks flawless. And you guys, there you have it. This is my finished holiday emerald eye makeup look. So here is the absolute finished makeup look. I absolutely love it, how it turned out. My skin looks absolutely poreless, fresh, and glowy. You guys, I'm really loving this green eyeshadow, even though it is out of my comfort zone. It is very beautiful, and for $1, great eyeshadow palette. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you in my next video.